It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Saints and the Cowboys. And it's all up next.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is...
Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. From the 33 on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, Prescott. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Another throw for Prescott. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dak throwing again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Throwing on first is Prescott. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Dak now from the gun. This throw is caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. From the gun is Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
That's complete, David Njoku. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Burrow from the gun. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Play action now. Burrow. He throws a bullet to the shot. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Kendall Fuller.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first.
Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20, Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Mevis now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the...
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Revis now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints and Joe Burrow all set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Finding Judy. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's brought down up across the 40. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt. That little thought that you got a flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball. And you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Slot man in motion left. Flushed out of the... Ooh, on him quick there. And they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. They give inside to Chubb. And he's tackled for a short gain. They only get 2 there. More than 10 times that to go now on 3rd down. That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play. The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott vacates quickly left side. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. First down, here's Dak. Searches from the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, here's Dak. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Another throw for Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be 4th and short. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They get 22 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Chubb here on 1st down. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that sets up 2nd and 5. From the 19. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. He brings it in. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tight end motioning right. 2nd and 1. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Dak now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Dak throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 17. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Saints driving ahead. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Still sticking with the passing game. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. 1st and 10, Prescott. Complete, it's Cooper. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Baker Mayfield, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Got his man on the in. Complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down, Saints.
First and 10 from the 41. On the ground, it's a give to Chubb. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Burrow setting to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Burrow to the air now. It's into the hands of Chubb. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 34. Throw complete to Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
We get a pause here. They call for a stoppage as we see Jerry Jeudy injured on the play. Worrying sight given his history, but hopefully it's nothing major. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Chubb trying to run his way in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying for it with Burrow. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. First down, here's Dak. Thielen's got it, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the same
Prescott here from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Play action, Prescott. It's caught, that's Thielen. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Another throw for Prescott. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. It's 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And it's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun is Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. To throw again, it's Burrow. To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Third and a lone yard coming up. Chubb going for the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down from the red zone. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 3 now. Burrow out of the shotgun. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked up, Kendall Fuller.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to checkdowns. Touchdown to checkdowns. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to checkdown. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or checkdown. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Short pass caught by his tight end.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Prescott now to throw on third down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Dak throwing again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Got his target, it's Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Burrow. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Burrow. That's caught for the first. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down, New Orleans.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Quick hitter complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Chubb brings it in. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. 3rd down. Burrow back to throw. Finding Collins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Desperation time on 4th down. Escapes the no place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He's stuck behind the line for a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play, because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
Williams on the carry. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Prescott here from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys moments away from a 2-0 start. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. A run with Williams. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Motioning the tight end left. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
The tight end going in motion right. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Able to scrape up 7 yards, but they're still a ways out, 4th and goal. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.